The following presentation is on the domestication of the tea plant. My name is Taylor Hawley.
My name is Joseph Ramagano.
I apologize in advance for my voice. I'm feeling sick. In the following slides, we will learn these objectives. We will learn where the Camellia sinensis first originated, and where it was first domesticated, and where it traveled to, and then we will understand the differences between the original tea plant and its modern version today. First, we will discuss the origin of the Camellia sinensis. The Camellia sinensis is a very old plant. Researchers have struggled to determine its exact origins. A study conducted by Wei et al. Found that the plant shared a lineage with the kiwi fruit that would have taken place around 80 million years ago. A more recent study has found that the tea plant split into its two varieties, the Chinese and Assam type, around 22,000 years ago. And then roughly 3,000 years ago, the Assam type split into the subvarieties, the Chinese Assam type and the Indian Assam type. The Chinese Assam type subtype was found in southern and western Yunnan of China. And as you can see off to the right, I've pointed out the two origins of the Camellia sinensis.
Next, we will discuss the relatives of the Camellia sinensis. First, there are two variants of Camellia sinensis. There's Sinensis and Assamica, and both the Sinensis and Assamica share at least three wild relatives. Here, I might butcher their names, but it's C. thaliensis, pictured to the top, C. crassicolumna, which is off to the right, and then C. takangensis, which is underneath.
Next, we will discuss where tea has traveled to from its original location in China and India. The first place tea was spotted in that wasn't China or India was in neighboring countries like Mongolia and Tibet. Then, in around the late 1500s, tea was introduced to Holland by the Japanese. Around 1550, Holland began to popularize the plant, and it was seen in grocery stores. It didn't move till Britain until the mid-1600s, and this was due to merchants bringing it back from their Asian trips. And then by 1702, the first Camellia sinensis plant was domesticated in Britain, and a live bush was brought back to plant.
Finally, we're going to discuss some of the differences and similarities that Camellia sinensis has retained or changed over time from its wild counterparts. So, this was actually difficult to come across. There's not too much present research covering this, but one study I found by Yang et al. In 2015 covered both of them. So first, we will discuss the similarities. Currently, it seems that Camellia sinensis has retained its functional genes, its presence of catechins, which actually contribute to the quality of the tea. It is involved in the leaves, and it also retained its secondary metabolic processes. On the other hand, Camellia sinensis has changed mostly physiologically. It has a distinct chloroplast. The size of the petals has changed, few leaf characteristics, and the number of locules per ovary. And also, the Camellia sinensis now has more catechins than wild types, meaning that the tea quality is greater than it would have been in the past. That about wraps up all the information we have for you today. In this PowerPoint, you should have learned a little bit about Camellia sinensis, its origin story, how it has been transferred to different parts of the globe, a little bit about its wild types and how it has changed since the wild types, and here you'll see all the references that we used to make this.
Thank you for watching.